What's up, Daily Fab Gamers? Thank you so much for watching my stream. Before you jump into this red-hot action, let's review the rules. Don't be a dick. This should go without saying, but better safe than sorry. Chat with me. You know that I can talk at my computer for hours, but it's more fun when my computer talks back. And let's have a good time. I'm here to get sweaty, but that doesn't mean we can't have fun while I do it. Use the chat command deck for a link to the deck I'm playing here. It's also in the video description. Some of these decks are sick, and you might want to play them in real life. In that case, let me refer you to Hemel from the Bazaar. It's never been more affordable to play in the flesh and blood. Players have been buying the cards they need from Hemel for years. I started buying from him in 2023 and have never found a better deal. The Bazaar's prices are lowest for singles and full sets, including new releases. Compendium of Rathe singles are available now and ship both domestically and internationally. Use the command Hemel for contact info, then message Hemel to see what he can do for you. Using the data command will produce a link to Fablazing.com, the best source for deck list, matchup, and tournament data. Do you have too much money? Give some of it to me. Custom channel tokens, as used by 2025 US National Champion and World's Philadelphia Top 8 competitor Majin Bay, are available on my Ko-Fi. And you can spam the coolest emojis in chat by becoming a member of the channel. Now sit back and get cozy because the stream begins now.
I don't know if you all heard that, but my sound just like freaked out. It was not good. Made a real bad noise. What's up, everyone? Hello, hi. Welcome to the stream where we play Flesh and Blood. Specifically today, we play Yarl Vatra, and this is my list. Yesterday we played Teklo Foundries. It was very good. Today we were playing my list, and I am prepping for US Nationals. How is that different from any other day on the stream? It isn't. Really, this is just, it's my Jarl list. But I do want to start... oh yeah, she is legal. I'm like, you can't do that. She is legal now. I am prepping for US Nationals. It's hard because we don't know what the meta looks like yet. We don't know how the heroes are going to be, if they're going to be good or not. How will Jarl compete with the new heroes that we're getting in Omens? How will Jarl compete with existing heroes? We just don't know. But I need this Oasis respite. I could live in my arsenal. I feel like we do this. And then we crumble the chest piece. So I don't know how good Jarl is going to be in the upcoming meta. No one does. Impossible to know at this moment. But I think there's a pretty good chance that the deck is going to be solid. That it will have good matchups into ice heroes. Historically, Jarl does well into red line decks. Historically, Aurora is a red line deck. We're attacking for 6 with Go again, possibly with 6 more behind it. So we are going to go Fiddler's Green, CNC. Now we'll go Fiddler's Green Felling, put some earth in the bin. You gauntlets here, stop the verses. I think that's fine. We're kind of committing to not blocking the next Zenith Blade. I mean, I could just fold the hand. Which is possibly what I'll do. You get a resource? Oh, okay. Ah, your card has text. I'm going to take 5 here. We're going to CNC the Holla. But I think Jarl has a good, like I'm saying, Jarl has the opportunity to be good. It is something that I want to start putting time into, start committing the resources. as we mess around with different builds, do I think that we want to be more aggressive like Teklo Foundry is being? Do I want to be more defensive like how I am inclined to build? These are things I'm experimenting with, things that I'm playing around with. So, join me on this journey. I think we're probably quick dodging here. We're expecting another attack to come in. I can get 2 out of my flexors. I guess I don't need to do that. I can just block. Probably 3 and then sledge. I've boarded for fatigue here because I find that is how Holla's, my 1 rep into Holla, that's how she built. She was being defensive. Not defensive, she was playing more towards fatigue. Like, I didn't need to worry about Holla having this big style of, like, she's getting super flashy, she's putting 3 chain links together. It really did feel like, that was a cool line. Like, she was playing more towards a fatigue style, but this is my 2nd Holla game ever. I don't know what she's doing exactly, so we're just trying some stuff out, but I do think that I want to be fatigued. I want to play the sledge. I'm expecting the game to go long. I'm setting up a pitch stack. I'm not trying to end the game super quickly. So we're going to see how that works out. We've already seen 2 Edict of Steel. Here we have Holla doing the thing for the first time. She's on Rainbow Edict. Jesus. Coming in for 5, go again. I am probably going to just root bound this. I can do the frozen to death thing if I really want to. I don't think I'm supposed to. I have to take a lot of damage and my arsenal is full. There's a world where I pulse this. Now I'm definitely pulsing this. We're gonna pulse. I'll cover 6. She gets a frostbite, so it's going to cost her... She's going to chest this, I'm imagining. Which is fine now, I'm blocking it out. This is going to let her send the next Zenith Blade attack. This one I will root bound. Get my Decompose online. And then CLF. Autumn's Touch, Crumble, Channel Lake is fine. I wonder if she will ever have an off turn. She's been very aggressive so far. This has looked pretty impressive from my side of the board. It does make me think, wow, if I had had Titan's Fist Stalagmite, I maybe could have stopped some of this. Wow, what a cool and exciting hand. I sure do love Guardians sometimes. I guess at least the crown is gone, so I do get to threaten the arsenal here. This might be a crown. We'll just crown a mangle to the bottom of the deck. Look for a blue. Oh, well, shit. That's alright, that staunch will be good later. Sick. In that case, we do have a few options. I could CNC here. I think I'm more excited to just mangle. For 8, we either force cards out of her or we get the chest. Either way, I'm pretty excited about it. She has to give me at least one card to stop the Mangle. From hand, she can't de-react it easily because of the CLF. I get to park a CNC. We have 2 pummels in our deck. My Tunic is going to be up. A lot of ways in which this turn goes well for me. Alright, she's got the flurry. Will she have the go again? I should have... I've got the 3 earth cards, so that's exciting. Okay. You're just passing. Unfortunately, my hand is not great to take advantage of it. We are going to filter away... I think a Footsteps. I'm going to CNC. Pitching an Autumn's Touch. And then I'm going to Arsenal my Rootbound Carapace, keep the CLF for possible Frozen to Death, possibly fusing with Oakenold, maybe just playing it. Gonna be on Yarl for Nats. I mean, I can't guarantee I'm gonna be on Yarl for Nats because we just haven't seen the set yet, but it would not, it's something I'm thinking about. It wouldn't surprise me if I was on Yarl for Nats. I just think the deck is possibly well positioned to deal with the upcoming meta. Historically very good into redline heroes. Aurora was historically redline, but we just don't know. We don't know how many blues New Acilio is going to be on. We don't know how much damage New Acilio is doing. We don't know a lot of things, but we don't know if Marionette is getting bans or not. Like, if Marionette doesn't get anything banned in the next BNR, everyone should be on Marionette. But I'm excited about Jarl. I think the deck is good. Yeah, kind of a safety pick. Absolutely. So my intention for this turn, I am going to Frozen to Death here. I guess I don't need to. I could, like... I don't know how much I'm supposed to commit to the Frozen to Death, but I think it's fine. My other line would be, like, block 6, Sledge, Arsenal, Sink. Instead, I'm going to do the Frozen to Death. Valda has just used her chest a few times, which is where I'm thinking that she might, like, actually be using it. This is part of her game plan. I also get to give her 2 Frostbites. Hey, this hand plays Felling of the Crown. This hand blocks 5, sends Felling. Deadly Display gets +3 if the weapon has been sharpened. When it hits a hero, create a flurry. She's going to get a flurry out of me. I can't stop that. I would like to quick dodge here, but it's just not going to work out. So we'll give her the flurry. Having to spend 2 cards to sharpen is rough. We're also in a fairly good position right now. Like, I get to Felling, I have Disruption parked in Arsenal. I'm sending 8. She gives me a card. Defeat Tear and Tunic. Swing Sledge for 7. I thought it was more important to get her chest plate. Her Paragon plate, she's used it twice this game. Her build is pretty good so far at generating the counters. It made me think that it was worth sniping her chest, but yeah, maybe being more disruptive was better. We haven't seen any defense reactions out of her yet. I don't know how likely we are to see D-reacts. But so far she's very aggressive. Give you an Oakenold. This might be a hand that I also don't need to block this. I can block the next thing. So what I kind of want to do is play the CLF, Tunic CNC, Arsenal Staunch. It was so low on the Holla chest, but after playing it, it's better than it reads. You think so? I have not tried Holla yet. Have an Oakenold. That's provoke number 2. Is she going to provoke me? Oh, it's Deadly Dispute. Deadly Display. It's fine. Again, I can't stop it. Have a CLF. Put it in your chest plate, in your chest, just to remind you that you don't have resource generation. I get to Arsenal Staunch number 2, which is fun. I got Staunch number 1 coming back in 8 turns. Wallet just passing is fine with me. I get to not keep Sledge. So we are going to go Gauntlet, Pitch, Pitch, into, I guess it just has to be Sledge, as much as I wish I could send Footsteps. We'll just Sledge for 6. Frostbite in the slot that always makes resources is psychic damage. Exactly. Sad that I can't keep this CLF around. I notably did change out Channel Mount Ison for Glacial Footsteps in the build I'm playing today because I wanted more aggression in the late game. I wanted more finishing potential, which now is like, well, I would have been able to keep the CLF, which would have been cool. Coming in for 8. Coming in for 8. There is no on hit. Tunic is going to be down. So we are probably on Staunch, Pitch, Quick Dodge. What's up, bros? No. Do I want a Quick Dodge here? I think it's fine. This could definitely be a turn where we are losing value. I'm thinking that I can just go ahead and block, pitch to the Quick Dodge, discard Fruits. These things are really annoying. That's number 3. Well, thank you all for being here. I know that the new time is a change, but I appreciate you all. Hey, I could take a shit ton of damage to send this Oakenold. So far, this thing has been annoying. It's just not been lining up with my defense reactions. Got Zenith coming in for 6. This has Go again. It has an extra attack. Sending Oakenold here seems bad. I think it's just Oaken imposing block. I'll block with Ice Lock Glaze and then send the Sledge. I'm having 5 cards in a flurry is a bit where it's all worrying. She's been very aggressive. I wasn't expecting this level of aggression. I guess I'm just blocking out. Like, I should probably be doing this more and waiting for her to stumble. Like, surely she'll stumble at some point. Hey, I could do an Oakenold again. Oh my god, with the edicts. Yeah, this is going really poorly for me. She just has not missed. Block 6 here. We're going to sledge after. Shouldn't be able to do the same as last turn. I'm hoping that eventually she just won't be able to do 2 chain links. But her build has really been firing. Like, I'm very impressed by how her build has been working so far. Just the fact that it has come together is, like, terrifying. I do not have a way to pummel here, unfortunately, so we are just going to block with it. We'll block with it. We'll shelter. I get to felling. Have a felling. Felling, please buy me time. Fruits, touch, imposing. I might have been too aggressive in this game. I think there are turns where I didn't tunic sledge, and I really needed to be doing that. Interested to know people's reactions to Holla. A few of my locals have said, with little to no disruption, she seems lackluster. Is her damage above rate? And we're going to see. I don't think her damage is above rate. What am I doing with this hand? We are just root bounding this. I've also been hearing people saying that she feels very like, she's fine. You know, she does things. I don't believe her damage is above rate. I think there's something missing from Holla. So I could block with Sync, send E-Strike for 7. I could block with Sync, sledge for 6. This game is going fast enough. I think I am supposed to just maximize damage here. Buff power. Like, I was hoping to be... I think I have played this game too aggressively, and now that we're this far into it, I need to keep being aggressive. It isn't going to work as well for me if I'm, like, playing for the late game with Sledge. Yeah, she has just been finding so much flurry. Cut and carve is... Do you sharpen? Oh, it sharpens. Okay, this has dominate. Let's dominate with go again. We are going to block 3. My intention here is to Oasis. We'll take our 3. I don't need to block with gauntlets. Oh, maybe I should have. This card has been in Holla's arsenal forever. Go ahead and Oasis the Zenith. We'll go to 6. Just arsenal the E-Strike. Another E-Strike, find our pommel. These pommels have been feeling very bad. Feeling like pommel might not be long for this world. This does have go again. Let's go block, block, block. Chat, you gotta come up with a cool name for the Gravy Bones channel. Polished Blade. Move 1 or more counters from an attacking sword. You've given this an additional attack and discount attack. Okay. This coming in for 4. Does it have go again from somewhere? Oh, you didn't have the flurry. That's why you needed it. Okay. As passed, we came to our pitch stack. This is coming for 4. I'm going to block with Cranial Crush. I would like to go below life so that my Oasis gains me a point. We're getting attack reacted. The Bone Zone. The Bone Zone is goated. I'll be real with you, Rose. I'm sorry to say. Twinning Blade. Okay. Because you don't have the flurry. I feel like I should be anticipating a reaction here. So I'll go ahead and block 3. If there is no reaction, I'll just send 11. Could also just send 7 Arsenal the Oasis. But I'm expecting her to have some kind of reaction. Yeah. Go up to 6. Prevent the hit. Have 7. Please give me a card. Gravy Bones' locker is just too... It's too anticipated. It's too what they're... It's on the nose. That's the word I'm looking for. It's what they want us to think of when we think Gravy Bones. Zenith coming in for 4 go again. So I can make the greedy play, which is, I think, even not that greedy. Like, block with gauntlets here. Take 3, go to 3. Pitch... Oh, I can't block with gauntlets, so I'm going to take the greedy play. I feel like we can go to 2. I have the staunch. My intention is to pitch Frozen to Death to gauntlets, and then Mangle would dominate. Which I think is fine. If she has a reaction, I just staunch it. And then I'll sledge for 6. She has to give me 2 cards from hand. If you want to be funny, you could go Rattle Me Bones or something similar. I mean, Rose, it doesn't have to be a gravy pun, right? It could also be... I guess the question is, do you want to make a channel that is only ever going to be Gravy Bones? Or do you want to leave the potential for not Gravy Bones, not Flesh and Blood? Because you could just name it like... Just like pick a name you like. This is 4. There's no tricks. I get to tear asunder Sledge. So I'll just block with Autumn's Touch, because why not? Ghostly Quarters is a good one. I always think that if you're going to make a YouTube channel and maintain it, you name it something where you're not locked into your niche. It's like you're not locked into Flesh and Blood, you're not locked into Gravy. If you ever decide that you want to do something else, that's my take at least. A name you like, a pun you like, something related to you personally, as opposed to Flesh and Blood or Gravy. But yeah, Ghostly Quarters is a good one. Bone Zone is also a good one, but whatever. You don't want to do it. If I do end up making a channel, it will always be Necromancer related, or at least board state. I mean, you could name it like State of the Board. A name that doesn't lock you in. You would never know about that all in together. This Valda did not go above rate. She didn't even go above our rate. I kind of like Twinning Blade, but it's like a weird bailout for not having Flurry. It's like you could just have Flurry and say, what the fuck? Create game. Okay, great. Like daily fab gameplay. Hey, Rob, my YouTube channel is Lupine Fiasco, which does not lock me into anything. Daily fab gameplay would be a better name for what I do, but the Yarl mirror, we just played a Guardian mirror. Oh no, we didn't. We played a Holla mirror, but we treated it like a Guardian mirror. You gonna leave again? Or are you gonna stick around? Put in all of these cards. Boo boo boo. Lubone Fiasco. I don't know about that one. Earth Yarl. Snapdragons. What in the shit? We're winning the fatigue race. Now we're super winning the fatigue race. Hey, this is a hand of cards. Channel mount, holy snaps. Nimblism? Jesus, alright. We got ourselves a game. Fiddlers, Everbloom. We'll do Rootbound and then just send Sledge. I think State of the Board is it might also be a little on the nose, but I think State of the Board is, it works with what you're going for. It's a pun. I'm always a fan of puns. Well, we're definitely not arsenaling with our opponent having shown us a Command and Conquer with a Channel Mount Heroic. Should have been Wolf or Butt Plug, then I wouldn't be locked into anything. I can always change the name of the channel. There are a bunch of YouTube videos about changing the name of your channel, like how to rebrand. Our Jarl's hand sucks. They have crowned away a card from their hand. A bold move. You are scarring me? It's rude. We're going to block with our shelter here. There's a world where I was supposed to take this damage. What's up, Mark? GG. It was a good game. I was very afraid that I was being too aggressive. What the fuck is this? What in the shit? I guess I get my... I'm getting frostbitten, so I'm either... I'll just block with the fruits, why not? I'm either blocking or discarding it. I get my 2 either way. Yeah, Mark, I thought that was a good game. I think I was too aggressive. Like, I was too aggressive for how you were doing. But I was really like, eventually you're going to stop drawing, go again. Eventually you're going to not have, well, I guess Flurry. Eventually you're going to not have Flurry, and you just kept having Flurry. I'm like, stop it. I need you to stop it. Yeah, the Terra Sunder at the end was I was playing for something big and dominated. It was either going to be Terra Sunder or it was going to be like dominated Glacial Footsteps. So I think I'm just... I can block with E-Strike, Tunic Oasis. Probably on... I guess this Jarl has on hits. I think I'm just on Tunic Oasis. I go to 32. I'll Sledge for 6, Arsenal Pummel. I don't like super need to try to get way up on life, especially if this Jarl is showing me Scar for Scars. In some way, I was going to dominate kill you, but I also felt like if you were just... Like, if I could just Sledge you every turn, and you're not resetting the Dynamo, you're going to give me 2 cards every turn, and you're only ever sending Sword for 4. Like, well, I can fatigue you like that, too. In some way, I was expecting that I was going to run you out of cards or life. It was going to be fatigued by damage. Hey, this hand isn't good. It is a card to show me. Have an Autumn's Touch. Cadaver's scaling pretty good. I think I was supposed to quick dodge there. As much as that feels wrong, I think I was supposed to quick dodge that. And I also want to crown away this Remembrance. I think I'm just going to quick dodge, which I should have done earlier. I should be at 32 here. Definitely did not want Remembrance in this matchup. I mean, there's a lot of things about this matchup that are not going well. There's a lot of things that needed to be different here. I get to CNC pummel. Yeah. Here's the CMH. What else do we got? What's behind it? Exude. What the fuck? What are we doing here? Oh my god. Exude for 7. I can't play the Shelter. Let's go ahead and block with Crown. Can crown away our pummel in Arsenal to free up space for Shelter. I don't super want to block with pummel from hand. Well, I also need it. Snapdragons. Yeah, this Yarl is cooking. See what else they got for me. Cocking. Nope, you said it, Rose. Own it. Own your truth. I mean, this is still 7, which is scary. It's just a little less scary with it being an intellect penalty. Yeah, opponent's onto something. I mean, yes and no. I think this is very much a this build falls apart in top 8. As soon as it gets scouted, this build falls apart. But, I mean, up until that point, if I could top 8 a Calling, if I could play this stupid Yarl deck and top 8 a Calling, I'm pretty happy about it. Thankfully, this CNC pummel is going to connect. Our opponent cannot stop it. If they Stalagmite, I Tunic Pit Shelter. If they don't Stalagmite, then I get to Arsenal a Shelter, which is much more exciting. Yeah, Exude is definitely a play. Get the CNC, get a Felling. Damn, opponent was cooking. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Rose. It's yeah, your rogue build absolutely dies in top 8. What the shit? Your rogue build dies in top 8? But yeah, you made top 8. I've never made a top 8 of a Calling. Wow. If they Razor Reflex this, I'll scream. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna play around the Razor Reflex. Also, if they Razor Reflex, I can Shelter. Wow. What? This Yarl is cooking. This is holy shit. Oh my god. That's honestly, that's on me for not playing around Razor Reflex in Yarl. Yeah, you know what? They got me. That one is on me. I thought I've seen 2 CNCs this game. Wow. What's up, friends? This Yarl. I was like, oh, this Jarl is just Florian. Like, no, this keeps getting weirder and weirder. And it's like not going terribly for them. Like, wow, that's this is quite the list. I am excited to take a look at this list when this game is over. To really just dig through the deck. Anything that I need testing against? Razor Reflex Yarl. This is the next meta right here. All right, that's so we keep getting fellings. I love to see that. Anything I need testing against? Just general. There's CMH number 3. What do we got? E-Strike Draw. It's got to be E-Strike Draw. Yep. Definitely E-Strike. Like with this build, 100% E-Strike Draw. This Jarl has got Go Again coming out the ass. Thankfully, I have the Punish. Anything I need testing against? Just generally learning Jarl stuff. Like, it's so hard to know what I need testing against with the meta being undefined. Like, this is Nat's practice, right? Which, so starting, this is me acclimating to, like, hey, we're playing Jarl and we're playing it seriously for Nat's testing. Next week, I'm going to change YouTube memberships around. The current YouTube membership of just emotes is going to be less expensive. I want to add a $5 tier, similar to what Aggro has, where you get this deck list with matchup buttons. You're also going to get access to notes that I will be taking after every game. I'm going to treat it a little more seriously. It's Talishar, so like how serious is it really? But I do want to treat it a little more seriously. All right, there's Sprout Strength. You're probably keeping CMH around longer. I'm guessing. No. What happens next? What are we doing? Yeah, we'll just block. Arsenal to sink. Run out the CMH. I'm a lot less scared of this deck right now. Here's where the CNC comes in and I just get turbo punished. JK, it's felling. If this is felling, we're just bottoming E-Strike, playing Staunch, pitching Visage, or pitching Cranial Crush and then sending Sledge. All right, here's felling number 3. Sink the E-Strike. I guess there's a world where I'd block 7, like block Imposing and sink. I'd rather use the Staunch than the sink. Huh is right. This Jarl's onto something. Listen, how many of you would have gotten got by this Jarl? I didn't think this is what they were doing. This is a real deck. This is a real list that they're playing. I feel like they maybe were supposed to make room for Sledge in their list. Like, Stalagmite does nothing to me. I guess if I'm on E-Strike, yeah, there's a world where the Stalagmite can stop me, or like CNC Pummel, but I feel like Redwood Sledge has got to be better than Redwood Stalagmite. This is a real build. What I'm really excited to see... So we've seen Razor Reflex. I want to know if they're on Pummel. Like, is this list on Razor and Pummel? Because if so, Flourish, of course. With Sprout Strength, gotta be. To Scar for 10? So we are on Sinking a Crumble? Play a Rootbound. Autumn's Touch. Frozen to Death. Covering 8. Yeah, I mean, listen, you know, Gravy Bones player over here. I know you're getting got by this. And draw a card. So I could either cover 6, Arsenal Rootbound. I could play the Rootbound, send Sledge. How much do I need this Rootbound? We've got 1 sink, 2 sinks, 1 shelter, 1 staunch, 1 Rootbound left in the deck. We've seen we've seen the 1 CNC. I think I'm sledging here. Want to play that Yarl list? I can't tell you what's in the full 80 after this game, but I will. We will take a moment and just poke through our opponent's graveyard and deck. Absolutely. All I'm saying, Rose, Gravy Bones player over here, you're going to board for fatigue. This Jarl is going to be throwing Rabbles and Scars. If he's just clearing allies, like, you're dealing damage to him, the Scars are always going to be online. We've seen 2 Rabbles that have both sent for 4. Hammer with a decent number of Earth cards is always going to be 4. We're always killing Scoob. Goes to 6. This hand looks like I just block a bunch. There's currently no go again here, which makes me think that it is going to be Razor Reflex. We Razor up to 7. I can respond by playing the Oasis Respite. I think this is fine. I'm not playing around second Razor. So if there's a second Razor in here, then we get got. Why is it? Oh, the Flourish. Oh, I didn't think about that. Huh. Hey, there's a 2. I didn't think about the Flourish. I would have blocked differently. We'll just block here. Yeah, I didn't think about the Flourish. I totally missed it. Yeah, I should have just blocked 6 and then had the Oasis ready. Okay. Short Shrift for 7. You Razor Reflex it up to 10. So Staunch covers it. And then I get to Sledge, park a Shelter. Yeah, this is just Crush. And I guess even if I somehow have... Okay. I really thought it was going to be what happens next Razor Reflex. Like, holy shit. Stop it. Leave me alone. Don't bully me. Yeah, I misplayed around the Flourish. I just didn't register it. Alright, opponent's keeping the hand. Opponent gives me all the armor, except for Tunic. Let's see. What do they have? Pulse here seems pretty sick. Tome of Harvests. My god. Alright. Opponent even banks a resource off the... Yeah, you get the old 2-card get 3. We are something's happening here. Is this real? No. But something's happening. Our opponent is cooking. This just feels like Life, but worse. This does feel like they are banking on the surprise factor. Hell, oh, they're gaining life. I'm like, hell yeah. Okay. Are you going to Everbloom again and get a Felling back? Surely Everbloom, I guess, with 3 life. Oh, they got back. Okay, it was just E-Strike. It's like CNC. Could be CNC. Please don't CNC me. Or it's just Hammer. We're so up. Baby Hammer. I think if it's Baby Hammer, and I guess I could just go to 9. Channel Lake Sledge. That seems like a thing to do. You can get greedy. I get to do this before their Tunic is up. And then we present Lethal. Opponent has to give me a card. We are successfully stalling them out until... I don't know what the end game is here. We have no Oakenolds left. I've only seen 1 Felling, so we've got Fellings coming up. I wonder if I wasn't supposed to give Gauntlets there. Be at 8 and be able to like pitch Ice to Gauntlet, pitch Ice to Felling. Are you giving me Tunic? Jesus. Our opponent is truly on a mission. Tunic is down. I do not get to Terras Sledge with 3 cards. See what the follow-up to this is? It's Snatch for 7? I think I'm probably just on block 6. Sledge for 6. Keep my Shelter and Arsenal. Opponent, present Lethal. Opponent has to give me 2 cards. The other option would be Imposing Shelter. Sledge, Arsenal, Terras. Kind of like that. Tunic will be up. Terras will be very viable. We are representing Pummel here. Not that I think they would think we're pummeling, but we got the 2 floating. They've seen 1 Pummel from us. We bottomed the second Pummel. We're not close to it. We're a couple turns off. But we could, they have to give us 2 cards anyway. Maybe they give us 3 cards. If it's like blue Command and Conquer, then there's a line here. This deck sure is... Something is a way to describe this deck. Some of these cards are cards I would expect to see in Yarl. E-Strike, Everbloom, Felling. It's interesting. It has lined up. They have done things that I thought were impressive. Give and take for CMH. Love it. Oh wow, a Yarl Mirror? Yeah, this is maybe not the Yarl Mirror you're thinking of, Ian. Ian, this is not the Yarl deck you're thinking of. Our opponent is on something. We got Scar coming in for 4. You showed me that this is Tome of Autumns. So we just do... We're just sinking. Do I need to sink here? is my crackhead opponent doing? They are on aggro Yarl. They are on the spice. They are on get blown up by regular Yarl. They are on... Hey, you know, they had fun, probably. Ooh, that's a hand of cards. All right, let's take a look-see. Let's see what we got in here. Doesn't look like anything we haven't seen already. It's not like they were pitching any kind of spice for later, but opponent is on 2 copies of Command and Conquer, 2 copies of Exude. Oh, never mind. There's the 3rd CNC. So 3 CNCs, 3 Fellings, 3 Scars, 2 Snatches, 2 copies of Nimblism, 3 copies of Short Shrift, double Tome of Harvests. Where do you find these people? Talishar.net. Only 1 copy of Give and Take. Yeah, this is a list, certainly. Of all the Jarls, this is one of them. All right. You can all go back and rewatch if you're looking to build Redline Jarl to play at your national championship. You too can play Redline Jarl. Hey, it's another Guardian Mirror. All we've done today is play technically not Guardian Mirrors, but we're counting Holla as a Guardian. Please God, I hope I don't get opponents like this when I start recording videos. It depends on what you're looking for, Rose. Are you looking for... If you're looking to, like, commentate your games back, this is probably not what you're looking for. If you're looking to entertain and delight the masses, then Redline Jarl might be the sort of games that you want to pair into. But if you are doing, like, gameplay commentary, you know, there is something to be said for, like... I believe you. There is something to be said for, hey, I'm Gravy, I boarded for Yarl, I boarded for this game to go long, they presented Redline Yarl, and now I'm pivoting. Like, not the worst content. Shield Beater for 5 says that I am going to sink this shelter. I'll block 7 here. Oh no. I gave my opponent a Seismic Surge. It was actually bad. I didn't think about that. I should not have done that. I do get to do the cool thing with Mangle, though, so that's exciting. We're not, like, getting anything from our opponent. Oops. All of their armor does not have counters on it, so Mangle is just Mangle. But hey, I get to convert this hand. Where's Summit? I mean, I would not have thought that you should be playing Frostfang or Shield Beater in Jarl, and then there's Teklo Foundry coming in 27th at Pro Tour Yokohama, so for all I know, Summit is real, and I should be testing it. Opponent says no blocks. Gives me a sink. Takes 6. Does get crushed, but it doesn't matter. What are we doing for Valda? This is a matchup that I have been seeing a lot of. I need to respect it more. I do wonder about Remembrance in this matchup specifically, because they really aren't playing towards fatigue. JK, we get to pitch it to quick dodge. We're so up. Block with Oaken Old and quick dodge. See what the next hand lets me do? Like what their turn is. Imposing here, that's fine. We burn our quick dodge a little bit. Lane line is cheating. Have a sledge. Got a bunch of D-reacts coming up in second cycle, which I would very much like to get to. I'm usually too aggressive against Valda, so that's also something to think about. I need to be less aggressive against her. Do go to second cycle. Make sure that I am taking advantage of, like, she gives me all of her armor, and then I get to give her the bop. So we've got Aftershock coming in for 8. I can probably block. This will make a seismic if it hits, so I can give Gauntlet here. If we cover 8, my line is Everbloom, put the E-Strike on bottom, Tunic Sledge, hold on to my shelter, which I think is the right play. I also could have blocked with the Everbloom instead of the Gauntlets to preserve armor for Dominate. Also not giving her the Seismic. It is important for me not to give her the third Seismic. I want her to have to work for it. So funny Valdas are on Civic Peak right now. It's a choice. I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, this one is going to get me. She peeks me, I draw the card, I probably can't convert it unless it's Everbloom or Fruits. She gets her third Seismic. Aftershock number 2. Hey, I don't get to do a thing. I almost got to. This is a shelter. I do not get to do a thing. I'm going to boldly drop, putting a pummel down there. Opponent says, pesky all red hands. I say, I hear you. We are going to block with Oaken Old and not root bound. We'll give shelter. My line is just going to be Sledge. I'm pitching a Crumble and an Oaken Old right next to each other, which is terribly exciting for me. 56 cards in the deck means that these two will show up in the same hand. What was the last card that I pitched? What's on the bottom of my deck? I'm really trying to get better at, like, tracking pitch stack, too. I mean, we get peaked. She gets a shelter. Or, we get peaked. We can't convert. She's going to get to block it out. She gets a surge, which is maybe relevant for her. I still can't decompose this root bound. Disable for 9, she did tech plating. We can block with the Fiddler's Green. Block, Rootbound, Arsenal, Oasis. Seems right. Go to 44. Opponent's got 2 pummels on the bottom of the deck. When we see our Oaken Old pummel, our Oaken Old crumble, we know that she has a pummel, and then her next hand will also have a pummel. Looking at a baby felling here, which is a shame. Beat her for 5. I would be giving her another seismic. So probably not. I could give Crown. Just trying to think of how to stop this from hitting. I don't want to give her 2 seismics. What I could do here, I think what I'm doing, block with Fiddlers, pitch to Oasis, pitch Autumn's Touch to Gauntlets, Arsenal Felling. That's the line. And that line says that she doesn't make the 3rd seismic, and I am not letting her peek me. Also, this is a baby felling, and I would love it to be a bigger felling. Gauntlets, pitch, pass. We don't give her the 3rd set. Okay, so she had the eruption. That's fine. We made her spend it, which is still good. We are asking her to convert this hand. She had 5 cards. I didn't let her block. I'm sure she'll be able to do something. Let's see what the something is. I can't stop Dominate this turn. Other Promising is pretty good. What we do have going for us is we are up 18 life. Why not Sledge Tunic there? I didn't want to let her Civic peek. She had the Seismic Eruption, so she was able to get to 3 Surges. I mean, she had 6, but she got to 3 for Promising Terrain and Valda. But I wanted to make her do it. I didn't want to attack into the Civic Peak, letting her draw a card, and then hit me. This is pretty unfortunate, given the 2 Terra Sunders and Cranial Crush in my hand. Could have passed to end instead of using Gloves, then you had Sledge as a response to instant. True. I wanted to get the Autumn's Touch out of my hand. Now I feel bad not having this Oasis Respite. This doesn't matter. I have to discard everything anyway. Yeah, I do think that Drew is correct, though. I was supposed to... This game is almost cool. I was supposed to not pitch the blue, and then she plays Eruption, and I Sledge her. Had to step away. You really haven't missed a ton. This game has been kind of strange. I mean, this Valda's definitely got something going on her turn. Do I want a Felling here to turn on the next Felling? Not really. I think what I'm probably doing is just discard fruits. I could Sledge here. I could also Frozen to Death Tech Plating, pitch away my, or I could Crumble the Tech Plating, pitch away Frozen to Death. To your statement from earlier, for now I kind of want to make content helping people learn what is for them bad matchups. Hey, this hand sucks. Like bringing on a Dory quest and walking through how to play with it. That makes sense. I think that is like definitely good content. I do seem something that's later down the line, if not near the end of the year. Talishar, please. We need a skip all seismics. This is terrible. So what we're looking for here is to, if I could sink into a blue, that'd be pretty hot. I'm getting terrassed. I guess I'm crowning this felling away. We're probably also getting pummeled. Jesus Christ. Pummel this to 12? I can only staunch it. And then I discard. Oh my god, I hate playing Guardian sometimes. That's so stupid. That's so annoying. There was a Terra Cinder too, so it's not like, oh, I was really going to get to do anything with that hand, but like, God, sometimes you just need blues in your deck with 35 blues. The first time you thought about streaming, this is just the first time I feel like I actually know what I want to stream. No, I think just making the content is going to be good. You're late. We needed you for the staunch. Tech instability, of course. So we're losing this game. We were in a very good position this game, and now it is much worse. I think I have the opposite problem this game, where I took my foot off the gas, and now I'm getting punished for it. Like, if I could have sledged twice, then I think we would have definitely gotten more out of these turns. Probably getting pummeled here again. Oh, not a pummel. Put footsteps on top? Oh no, I don't want to do that. I want to put E-Strike on top. We are going to put E-Strike on top. The line is going to be CLF Sledge. The reason IPing a blue instead of pitching the gloves is not a bad idea. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I'm not like looking for anything in particular in this matchup. Yeah, losing that blue was rough. We also, yeah, we've just missed some damage. I crumbled the tech plating, expecting that the Valda is eventually going to take a turn off, which is like not terrible to think might happen. VTuber model could be cool. Ugh. This sucks. It's because our tunic is up, but it's still like... we are probably just staunching this. If there's a pummel, then I'll pay for the staunch. What does that mean for us? We could staunch, pitch the fruits. We could tunic, pitch, E-Strike, staunch. I think I was just supposed to block. Now that I'm really thinking about it. Yeah, I was just supposed to put cards in front of this. Sledge. Let's see if our opponent... Oh, we do just revert to the start. Yeah, I'm supposed to just put CNC into E-Strike in front of the Aftershock. Which, like, doesn't feel great, but it's fine. Funny how Shane is in the chat. Who's Shane? I see him, but, like, is that who this opponent is? Yeah, it's just block set staunch. Lane line goes, it's fine. Heaving. Shelter and disable, okay. Yeah, the staunch is looking pretty good. Pulverize costs 5, that's cheating. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's slow it back down. This game has been going by pretty quick. Let's slow it down again. Probably just get the shield. You need your pulverize to cost 4. Don't be greedy. Alright, this hand does a thing. It's cheating. It is cheating. This pulverize only costs 2 cards. Maybe their hand is 4 reds and seal 5 card 14. That'd be pretty cool. Holy shit. It's not. We're probably getting pummeled. Not that I can stop it. This hand does Rootbound Staunch. So I could also block with E-Strike. It's actually a better idea. Block with E-Strike. Expecting a pummel. We'll Staunch instead. Make it big Staunch. Get to Rootbound. I will take damage, but I will not get pummeled. She's going to get to bank. Oh, she doesn't even bank a Seismic out of this. Oh, no, she does. Yeah. We're fine. And then we just pass. Remember my first time pummeling a Pulverize? It seems like a hell of a drug. Hey, it's a felon. That's my second felon that I've seen. We still have a third one somewhere. Pummeling do be pretty good, turns out. Turns out it is a strong effect. Just gonna put them. Block 7, I don't get crushed. You make a thing. I'm just gonna felling you. I don't think that Ataya is gonna line. Oh, well, I guess I'll see my next hand. I don't know if the Ataya is gonna line up with anything. I sure hope not. Like, I think the hand that I pitched with the Ataya will not end up with me getting punished by it. But I guess... Oh, I didn't need to banish an Earth card there. Oops. That was a mistake. Actually, I do need to undo. We're gonna do it correctly. I'm like always freak out about what I should be decomposing. It's really just like anything that you want remembrance. I'm not Florian. I don't need to go 2-3-3. Defense reaction. Yep, there's a shelter. Shelter sink. That'll do it. It appears that we may be getting a turn off. We'll see. Mitigating okay, but she still has a bunch of Dominate in the deck. Alright, we got our turn off, which is pretty cool. It means that I get to be disruptive and also send damage. We are losing the fatigue race currently, but we will start to catch back up. The more that we sledge, the closer she gets to lethal. She still has 2 Seismic Eruptions in the deck, which makes me feel like this shield is eventually going to do a thing. I believe I've pitched a Frozen to death, so I still have one. If I can find the Frozen for tech plating, I will be in a very good spot. Actually, I have a chance to snipe the ley line. Yeah, I am mitigating well, but I was up 18 at one point. And things took a turn. I was too defensive, I think. Ooh, I got a whole ass card. You're showing me Spinal Crush, which I assume is just being played for 10. There's my Frozen, but I can't do it. If she has to commit the hand, we'll see if she can afford to tech plating. Because if she has to, like, give me the hand, she will lose the ley line. Alright, so the spinal costs 7, which she was not anticipating. Yep, there's tech plating. Secret to Yarl is you want to force your opponent into playing mid-range with you? Yeah. Alright, so she does the surge. We get to probably just block 10, Tunic Sledge, keep my Oasis. We're not frozen to death in this game, I don't think. Should have played out Seismic Eruptions prior to the Jarl trigger. Realized that way too late. Yeah, that would have been a good move. Sink this. She keeps the ley line. Don't let the errors compound. We just maximize Tunic Sledge. What's our D-React count? We have 2 shelters and 1 staunch left. 2 shelters, 1 staunch, 1 root bound, 1 oasis. Valda keeps the hand. Hey, there's our D-Reacts I was talking about. Oh my gosh. Grandeur comes down with the Pulverize? That's pretty sick. I think we are just on cover 14, keep Oasis. Fruits. Felling. Imposing. Cover the 14. These pulverizers are going really well for her. It's a shame that so many Guardians know that we're in a Guardian meta, because pulverize is great tech into Guardians, turns out. These pulverizers have both been great for her to convert hands. Remembrance, still too early. I'd like to get another Oaken Old in the bin. We do have our pitched stacked Oaken Old coming. We've seen 2 size... No, we've seen... 1 seismic was pitched. Spinal for 9. Could get covered by Pulse. Play the Oasis. Could get covered by Pulse. We pitch Remembrance. I just send Sledge. We could kind of like to save the Oasis. Yeah, I can't make that block. So we'll just take our 3 here. Leyline gets value. I can't stop that. Have a hammer. We still have 1 pummel left in the deck. We have very little to pummel with, though. So we might be remembrancing for CNC at some point. Still a turn off of Tunic Oasis. We have to worry about 2 tech instabilities, though 1 was recently pitched. Our next card is Crumble. That's unfortunate. Alright, so your next hand has a pummel in it. We get to go... I could take 7, E-Strike Sledge. No, actually, that doesn't work. We do... block E-Strike, pitch Shelter to Oasis. Send Sledge. Opponent's next hand has a pummel in it, which is what scares me. We're 1 card off of the fused Oakenold, which means we might just be pitching this Oakenold. I think that's the line. Also block with the Oakenold, swing Sledge, save our Tunic for Oasis. A weird turn. I just don't think that trying to Arsenal the Oakenold is the right play. Let's give our opponent a sorry, because we're really thinking about this one. We're tanking. Let's just block with this Shelter. We'll block with the Shelter, we'll E-Strike Sledge. She gets a Seismic, it's fine. We keep our Oasis. We won't have our Tunic for it. But we're sending 11. If she wants to put a pummel play together, she's going to have to take damage to do it. And I can play around the pummel by pitching to the Oasis. That's fine. We'll just put her in a position where she's got to really pay for this. Get her life low, put her into lethal range with the Sledge. The big problem with our pitch stack now is that our Oaken is not going to be in the same hand as our Crumble. And we can't even sink into it. So we might just be looking to Remembrance to fix it. No pummel in this hand. I was wrong. We could Frozen to Death the Tech Plating, which is kind of interesting. Though kind of a pretty low value line. We could just Footsteps for 8. I probably need to block this so that she doesn't get... Well, I'll have Oasis. I get to snipe the Tech Plate and give her the 2 Frostbites. Nah, I think we're too far along. I think it's gone too far. We'll just Sledge. Jesus, we're so far behind on fatigue. We were up on life. She has the Testament. She only has one thing left that pairs with it. Here's the Eruption. Yep. Alright, so shield is spent. We are a resource off of being able to big staunch. But we do get to block 3 or block 2, hopefully. Oh no, never mind, we can't do that. Alright, so this is pummel. Which means I can block with Tunic? No, blocking with Tunic has to be the wrong call. We're going to lose these 2 cards because I can only cover 11 if this is Pummel, which I believe it is. So I could give my Tunic, and then my hand just doesn't really do anything, like I Arsenal of Felling. I think there's maybe too much game left for me to give Tunic, but I don't think I can afford to lose Felling and Pummel. Make her use the Pummel, or if she doesn't want to, then I'll just Felling. Like, that works for me. Cover 12, that's 2 red Pummels. I believe those are her only red Pummels. I know there's a blue Pummel left. Opponent says, read me like a book. Yeah, we know a little something about what's happening. We know a thing or two about a thing or two. My Felling. No, I needed that. I don't think that changes the math on my crumble turn. Alright, so here we could Frozen to death. And then just have a bad arsenal. What we could do is... we should just do this. Stop the seismic. She has 3, so it isn't like the biggest deal in the world. Block 5, send Sledge, Arsenal Footsteps. That seems reasonable. I was thinking about Dominate Glacial, but she still has a ton of armor. Like, I kind of want to put her lower before I go for it. We shouldn't have any reds left, except the Felling that she bottomed. And our Oak and Old. I believe we will have a turn of being able to send the Footsteps. Yeah, so we can do the Footsteps here, depending on what her turn is. Dominate Glacial, Arsenal Remembrance. There's Taya, great. Does not line up with anything I want to do. E-Strike go again, so we've got E-Strike, then Shield Beater. Says that you would have blocked with the Everbloom. I think we're just letting her get the Seismics, unfortunately. Leyline is pretty good, and we have not been able to clear it ever. Ah, it's Spinal. Yeah, gotta do this. We'll keep the Everbloom then. I am crushed. Next thing is Dominated. I am starting to feel very bad about this build of Yarl. Because the one thing I thought this build had on what Teklo Foundry is doing is having a better anti-Valda package. Like, it's worse against Victor, but better against other Guardians. And so far, I'm just getting whopped by Valda. I mean, to be fair, this Leyline has been out for 18 turns, but still. Like, she has not been greedy with the tech platings. Yep, I'm one off of being able to dominate fuse the Oakenold right now. So we block 3, go to 2. We're just going to send Footsteps for 8. We're not fusing. And then next turn, hopefully, dominate Oakenold. Opponent has 1 shelter, 1 solid ground left. She's giving me 2 cards, though. Maybe, I mean, hopefully her turn is just not that good then. Double Ripple Away. Ooh, if her turn is just Shield Beater, I can do it. I can do a cool thing. Nice. I get to do a cool thing. We do Block with Glaze. I win? No, a 3rd Seismic. That's cheating. Here. Have 9 dominate. It's fun. We're having fun, I promise. You've D-react an Arsenal? Question mark? We get him. Our opponent, the GG. Oh, Oakenold Pommel, you're so good, but you were already good enough. Got your pitch stack before I did? What was our opponent's pitch stack? Opponent's pitch stack was Terras Disable? Alright, there's the Pommel. Okay, so your turn was gonna... Oh, sure. Alright, so your turn was Pommel, put them in their place. Yeah, your next turn is Gas. Do I have a D-react? No. Okay, so I die if I don't win there. 10 out of 10 Yarl gameplay, you deserve every good thing that happens to you. Aw, our opponent the heart. Hear that, Teklo Foundry? Our opponent said this is 10 out of 10 Yarl gameplay. Yeah, opponent's pitch deck wasn't hand, they just had it. Yep, that was about to be a nasty one. Alright, I'm going to quickly run to the bathroom, and then I will be back for one more game. Don't go anywhere, because I am going to do one more Yarl game, not like yesterday. So be right back. Okay. Think I'm ready for Nats? I'm trying. The list is definitely something to solidify before Nats, which I'm sure you're also aware of. Like, your Yokohama list is sick, but until we know what the meta looks like, very hard to tell if Frostfang, Pommel, are cards we can get away with. Surely Gravy Bones is good, so we can't greedily cut Imposing Visage. Maybe if old Acilio is dead and new Acilio isn't good, I can cut Oasis Respite. That'd be fun. Maybe Remembrance gets banned and then I don't need to play Remembrance, which is a card that I really don't enjoy playing. Surely if Aurora is popular... What is with the Guardian Mirrors today? I mean, Jesus Christ. So much for my short little game before I end my stream. No, we're actually in here for an hour. We can never leave. Unless something really big happens, I expect the meta to still be marrying Acilio. I mean, Well, Volzar's banned, right? So that's a big thing. Like, I don't think current Acilio is really all that good without Volzar, current Volzar. Like, they do their big Greaves Gone in a Flash combo turn, and they just don't have the finisher. Like, the finisher is what kills you. And if they don't have Volzar for big spell at the end of Gone in a Flash, then Blizzard is, like, insane. Okay, 63, so your auras. So we're just gonna do Imposing, 3, Pitch Everbloom, crumble your Tunic, discard Fruits, pass. Judge. Okay, so I should not have discarded Fruits then. I forgot that she plays auras. I just said it's Aura Pleiades. So I should have not pitched the blue, or not discarded the blue, and then sledged. I do get to, depending on her turn, I do get to dominate Mangle, though, so I got that going for me. Acilio is going to be completely reworked. Unclear if it's going to be playable without Volzar and all the broken Lightning cards. Yeah, it'll have his Greaves combo that all the Lightning heroes have. And then you Blizzard them, and they're really sad about it. And they just don't have Greaves anymore. This is +6? Yeah. CNC Pummel? We just do... Block Crown Mangle? That's not even good. Oh, is that you, Fab? Fab Physical? Oh, Fab Physical, I get it. Yeah, that was a good game. What else am I doing with this hand if I don't block out the CNC? Block, crown. Try to turn Mangle. Turning Mangle into something isn't that bad. Catch you with... Oh no, don't give me Tough Nut. That's a spoopy one. This is Cheer. Okay. And what happens next is Discount. Yep. Alright. Here's a dominated CNC. Have fun. Arsenal of Rootbound. I do get to decompose it. I'm down 2 crumbles, which is terrifying. So probably not Remembrancing for Oakenold. Home of your hand. Give me a pummel. Draw a card. Go down a 3 block. If you give me Tough Nut, I think there is a very good chance that you just win. That is not a good matchup for Yarl. Please give me equipment. Equipment has been obtained. Dig in. Spoopy. You doing it? They are doing it. So this turn is just Moment Maker pass. Indeed. Tough Nut is free? You think so? don't know if Tough Nut is free. Want to help me make content and play into Gravy? Not today. I'm definitely down for it later. What the fuck? One and only Fab content creator that you haven't played. Oh, I'm around. I mean, you're welcome to stream snipe me for the game. Don't do it in-game. That'd be rude. Alright, palm of your hand draws you a card. You've got the confidence. So far, no auras to go with it. Pitched active glory turn 0. Your sledge swings for 6, mine swings for 7. Classic Terra old him math. Attacks or defends, put a suspense counter on or remove one from an aura of suspense you control. Okay. So this what happens next is going to stay around forever. Hey, this hand is a hand of cards. Covers the confidence pretty well. This is not active. Alright, this is not active. So we just block with Touch and Rootbound. And then said Sledge, Arsenal, Oasis. Fruits, Crumble, Imposing. Okay. Have a Sledge. Only stream snipe aggro blaze. You're welcome to snipe me. I don't mind. If I'm prepping for nationals, I definitely need practice into Gravy. Like, I would be surprised if Gravy is not one of the top represented decks. Okay. Okay. Spooky. So I need to... There's no confidence possibly. So we are just on play Everbloom. Put a Crumble back down. That's fine. Everbloom, Rootbound. Into Sledge. IP the Staunch. To deal with this monstrosity of a turn. Deck's still really hard. You know people are going to want to play Holla and Omen's Heroes, and Victor is still a menace. How's Victor Gravy? Is that one bad for Gravy now? Like, I would think that Gravy being popular makes Victor worse. Like, Gravies kind of get to run wild if Acilio is bad. But yeah, I guess there's a weird meta where if Victor is bad, then Dio is good, and if Dio is good, then Gravy is maybe worse. Alright, there's the confidence. So we doing big blocks. I feel like Reinar is going to have a huge representation. I don't know about that. Like, yeah, Eugene did well, but Eugene also built to just high roll people. Price for 20, could you not? I sure do wish my hand had a second blue in it. Not that that super matters. So we are just on block with Mangle, Oasis from Arsenal, Staunch. I'm covering 14. She's going to get to do the thing. No. We Oasis from hand. Oasis from Arsenal doesn't make sense. I could get pummeled. Syndra is also kind of good, which is bad for Guardians. I don't think... Well, Syndra Victor is like a terrible matchup for Syndra. It's better than it is for Fi, but it's definitely on the Syndra to win it. I think a lot of the ninja, like a lot of Syndra's... Syndra can be good into Yarl, but Yarl has the ice to slow her down, unless she's playing more blues. And blue or heavier Syndra has her own consistency problems. Syndra Victor got a lot worse when Victor started playing trounces again. Like, I think Syndra is bad into Jarl, especially if you're on Teklo Foundry's list with, like, Frost Fangs. Frost Fang, Felling, if she's arsenaling, CNC Plow, Pummel can get her. You can tech for her harder with Blizzard. Like, I think Syndra is bad into Jarl. Hey, this hand sucks. I think Syndra is also... She's bad into Jarl. She's bad into Victor. I guess those are the two Guardians, right? She's probably good into Betsy. So she's probably bad into Bravo, honestly. As fun as that is to think about, yeah, she's probably not good into Bravo. All right, what are you doing to me? Undoing your turn? What are you doing to me? This is a confidence-dominated moment maker. But opponent, I can't stop this. Oh, wait, yes, I can. We do Oaken Old. Oasis Quick Dodge covers the 9. And then we just... Tunic Sledge, Arsenal Pummel. Now we're probably just pitching. Although I guess what am I saving the Tunic for at that point? Wait, that doesn't make sense. No, I screwed this up. Did I screw this up? I feel like I'm supposed to block with gauntlets here. We block with gauntlets. We block with Oaken Old. I pitch Remembrance for Oasis. Yeah, Tunic and then Arsenal the Pummel. Okay, arsenaling the Pummel is fine. It's like a little early for it. Oh, now I'm getting pummeled. Alright, that's fine. There wasn't really a good way to do that. It is unfortunate that our opponent had pummel there. I don't think I had a way to, like, play that hand better. Hey, let's staunch into... Great. Cool. Perfect. Sick. I sure do love playing Guardian sometimes. Am I even blocking this? Where are my blues? I have 35 in this deck. $45, so if I pitch the two D-Reacts, they are going to come up together. That is unfortunate. Why did it have to be CNC? Why couldn't it have been something else? Why couldn't it have been an attack that I could D-React? Yeah, we just kill our darlings. Have a felling. That's fine. What can you do? This has not been great for me. It's been pretty good pummel timing from our opponent. Sundra doesn't get to eat up Gravy like she used to. Gravy's learned to play that matchup. Yeah, that's true. Gravy is such a versatile deck. Like, such a deck that I feel like should not be able to beat its bad matchups, and then does. Block the... Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Matt. And then we get blown out by the... We get blown out by the pummel anyway, so it ultimately doesn't matter. So opponent still has a pummel in the deck. She pitched it early. Yeah, the pummel timings have just been really unfortunate for us. Yeah, I understand why you love him. Because he has like one bad matchup, which is Acilio, who is getting nerfed. Create some toughness. Why does it have temper? Hey, you're late. Tunic is down. We just do... No, it's too late to Frozen. What do we have? We still have an Everbloom in the deck. I'm thinking, can I get away with blocking with E-Strike so I can keep Crumble? And I think the answer is yes. Block out the Cries. That's Superstar number 3. Have a Sledge. We're doing okay in fatigue, but we are taking a lot of damage, and our equipment is not looking good. And this Pleiades is going to get to keep this What Happens Next forever. Katsu also wrecks Gravy, but nobody plays Katsu. Does Katsu wreck Gravy? I feel like Katsu probably gets beat by Gravy the same way Syndra gets beat by Gravy. Hey, here's some cards I don't want. Some cards I really don't want. If she's just setting up. I get to pitch a bunch of reds to Sledge and mess up my pitch stack. Sick. $40. So I have to put a Pummel and a Fiddler's Green together. I wonder if I'm ever supposed to IP the Fiddler's Green there. I feel like with confidence and this hand that is about to be, or this turn that is about to be very good, I don't want to hold a 1 block. Just because of how confidence works. Like, it's Fiddler's Green. Oh, non-block cards. Oh, that's interesting. Revert to the start of this turn. Have a Sledge. I will just IP the Fiddler's Green. That's right. I can put 3 cards in front of the confidence. Not set the Pummel. I want to set the Shelter to deal with this Act of Glory tension in the air turn. Like, I feel like if I'm beating Pleiades, I kind of need to just run her out of pumps. And, like, that's my best shot at getting her. Like, if I set the Shelter, I get to block with Fiddler's Green, something else. Fiddler's Green 3 block, Shelter it. If it's CNC number 3, then I'm fucked, but I'd be fucked either way. Her Cries are gone. This is the spooky one. This is 3rd Tension in the Air, 2nd Act of Glory. Yeah, she still has Edge of her seats. I don't know. I feel like I do want to try to run her down. Like, I am pretty hard trying to fatigue. Or at least, like, run her out of threats before I kill her with Sledge. Are you waiting for me, or am I waiting for you? Or are we both waiting for Talishar? We treat Katsu like Fi. If we can survive your big combo turn, we usually win from there. Did some testing into Katsu. PQ season, it felt fine. You almost have to learn the Katsu combo lines yourself. That historically is the way to beat Katsu. You have to know what the Katsu is going to do. Wow, a normal Aura Guardian thought only fatigue was viable. Concuss for 16. This hits a hero, they discard a card. So we're just gonna do defended by more than 2 non-block cards. So I should get to do block. If I block 6 here, do I get to shelter this? I guess we'll find out. No. All right. Revert to the start of this turn. We're learning how confidence works. All right. So we go block with frozen, pass, shelter, get hit, discard Fiddler's Green, Tunic, Sledge, Arsenal, Sink Below. Talashar's fun for learning. Hey, could you let this what happens next die, please? It's not an easy matchup, but it's perfectly winnable. And you'll skill diff people who are expecting you to be a worse gravy or like didn't work on the matchup themselves. Batter to a pulp. Hey, this hand doesn't do the thing I want it to do. This hand just does... Here's a Cranial Crush. Okay. Opponent is setting up a spicy. Unlucky. 1 card away from greatness. So we just do Sledge. Skill diffing a ninja is hilarious because they always expect they're going to always win. Oh, I wish this hand had an ice card in it so I could fuse this Oakenold. That would have been pretty cool. Should IP Oaken here? Because we haven't seen Pulse. Let's find out. You're so right. This is why you are the GOAT. Bye, Sink Below. I'll miss you. Alright, well that's all the CNCs. Jesus Christ. This Pleiades is a very good player. This Pleiades knows how to play the game. She is setting up really good turns, and then like destroy a Might of Vigor, crowd cheers you, return a permanent you control. So you return and then replay it? I guess. This Pleiades definitely knows how to like line up big turns, which is very scary for me. Holy shit, these hands. Standing O for 8. This is not active. So we are just on... What's my Earth count? High. I think we're just on shelter. Defense reaction. Do it. We're just on this into Sledge. Go ahead and pitch. Keep our Tunic up. Not that it super matters. I don't believe She has a way to cheer. So we probably don't need to worry about... Like, we could have IP'd the root bound here and it could have been fine. Yeah, Rose, the metric for success is... Or the metric for being a streamer is not... Have you won a thing? Like, I've never won a thing. I've never top 8'd. This does not have an on hit. So we are just going to do block, block, root bound, Felling here. I mean, I guess we don't even... I'm getting kind of low. I should probably be blocking. Oh, there's the suspense is killing you. Earth, earth, action, tunic, quick dodge. Nixie doesn't even have a team. I haven't won anything. I've cashed a few things, but like the most I've made playing Flesh and Blood is 350. I've done one above min caching. Yeah, exactly. I've never won a thing. I've won ProQuest and RTMs, but like I would not say that it's significant. It's an accomplishment, but it isn't up there with winning a calling. Majin's never won a calling. Majin won nationals. He top 8'd worlds, but he's never won a calling. He is one of 2 Kasais to lose to a Kano, or one of 2 Kanos to lose to a Kasai in the calling finals, which always makes me chuckle. Dig in pitch. All right, we're just doing the thing. Yeah. I was like, should I send the CNC here? I think we can just send the E-Strike. Into Felling. Opponent will put a card on bottom. Opponent's first card will block 4/6. All right, yeah, the CNC was actually not bad. Or the CNC actually would have been bad. Staunch, burn your toughness. Love to see it. No, my gloves. I regret my choices. So we block with Mangle, just CLF Sledge. I can Mangle here. Mangling here seems less than ideal. I get to snipe the Tunic if I crush, which is cool. Also thinking like, what if I just disrupted and took cards? Never played a skirmish? I think I've done one, and I'm not skirmishing this season. Because I don't particularly care about Sage. Have a sledge. Alright. Hey, I get to do a thing. And then we, I guess, just arsenal the other Terras. Do it next turn. Tunic's down. I won't get to keep CLF. This is the second time today where replacing Channel Mount Ison with Glacial Footsteps has prevented me from keeping a CLF, which makes me feel very sad. PT left such a bad taste in your mouth from Sage. Yeah, I agree. I feel the same. Alright. Yeah, I just generally don't care about Sage. I'm telling you, this Pleiades knows what's up. This Pleiades is aware of what's happening. If she doesn't have a D-react, I will hit with the sledge. Even with toughness, she doesn't have armor to cover, so she can block for 6, take 1, and discard 2 cards, which is fine. I just need to slow her down with this active glory coming up. Played a lot of Sage in your streams. I played some. Jesus. That's a lot of auras. These don't stack, right? I played some Sage in my streams. I was interested in it for a bit, but I've definitely soured on it. What's the problem with Sage? Lack of variety? I don't like 20 life formats. It's got the problem that I had with Blitz, where it feels like you're just dropped into... oh, this is unfortunate. It just feels like you're dropped into the end of a CC game, and that's, to me, less fun than, like, starting from 40, letting the game develop. Games are over very quickly. I like having the... I really don't want to play aggro in Sage because it feels like it's very die roll dependent. My day 1 ended on 2 Sage win-and-ins, the last of which I was losing the die roll was... Yeah. Like, losing the die roll in an aggro mirror feels very bad. I can look at the 2 8-1 CC Yarl players from Yokohama who both got by Sage, and I'm like, well, I like Yarl. Maybe I would have got by Sage. It just feels like a format that I don't want to be a part of. If it's your thing, like, awesome. I don't have a problem with Sage. I don't think it's, like, wrong of LSS to be supporting it. It's awesome for new players. I know locally, NorCal stores are getting, like, a ton of new players based on Sage. It's doing its thing of bringing in new players. I think Skirmish is a great place for Sage as far as, like, it's the new player format. This is where we want our new players to be. But it's just not really something I want to play. Yeah, I don't like 20 life constructed Fab, period. And even Draft, I'm less excited about. Alright, this thing is about to go. I'm still like, am I supposed to be IPing this staunch response? I guess it's like fine. She doesn't have CNCs, right? She also has 8 cards left in her deck, so I think the game is over. I'm like fine to IP this staunch. If she blocks 6, I just get her with Pommel. Do you have a D-react to not die to Pommel? Oh, that's a block. I thought it was a D-react. Lol. We get him. Pommel and Arsenal. So you were just going to do Cry's Pommel for 11, and I was going to do Be Sad About This Hand. I could have done Pitch Blue to Staunch, Sink Below. You're at 3, so I Oakenold you, Arsenal Oakenold. Find the Pulse, block for 7, win. Alright, we got there. We did it. First Flames, no. Is this because I'm dissing Sage? Zach loves Sage, or at least plays it. Well, that's it for me. So how did this game go? I feel like we were pretty behind in this game. The Pleiades was very good. The CNCs lined up very well against our D-reacts. Sledge wins Guardian Mirrors. Is that the takeaway here? She had a few big turns, and then we had D-reacts for him, which was generally nice. Just folding the hand in front of the CNC was good. The CNCs lined up well with the pumps. They never lined up well with confidence. If she had gotten to do like CNC for 20 confidence, then I'm probably losing this game. Blocking with reds is never where she wants to be. I think we might have just gotten lucky this game. But Jarl is a very good anti-Guardian Guardian. Victor's the big problematic one, and Teklo Foundry solved that. So that's it for me today. Thank you all for hanging out. I will not be back on Monday. Unfortunately, my schedule prevents it. I'm going to try to put out a video in place of a stream. I want to talk about the Aurora spoilers we've seen so far. There's nothing new, but I just haven't put out a video to say, like, Dashing Flash Foot is sick. Voltic Duality Red and Blue, I think, are both good. Astral Strike is hard to use. Here's what I want for the spoilers. So I'll be putting out a video Monday. Oh, it's because I'm playing Guardian? Yeah, for sure. I get that. Well, I'll be playing Lightning Runeblade whenever we get more cards for her. So putting out an Aurora video Monday. I'll be back streaming on Thursday. Probably just more Yarl, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard. I hope you all have a great weekend. I hope you have a great start of next week. Hoping to see you all again on Thursday. And until the... Oh, and on Thursday, I'll have... YouTube memberships will be updated so that for the low price of $4.99, you can get this Yarl deck with matchup buttons. I'll be keeping notes on my games so you can all follow along with my Nats prep. And, yeah, I'll be treating it like Zach treats his stuff, where he is good at being a content creator. So have a great weekend, great rest of your week, start of your week, and until the next time I see you all, take care.